Hello everybody, this is SI Outdoors and welcome back to Feed the Beast Monster on the FTB server, and we are mining specifically for diamonds, and I'm going to show you the best way I found to get diamonds. Okay, so get you your favorite hammer from the Tinker's Construct. This one is pretty bad, but I made it in a rush, so I know how to make a better one. I just haven't taken the time to make one, I guess. Alright, so as you can see here, I am down at one level above bedrock, and we are in, well, it says ocean biome, but we're in the deep dark. And this is what I do. I get down here, one level up. Oh, look at there. Totally not planned. And just mine in a straight line until I come across some diamonds. Now I lost my fortune pick, unfortunately. I guess that's how that goes. Fortune, unfortunately. I fell down in the Quarry Plus hole and just happened to stare at a couple Endermen, and they beat me down, man. So I ended up making a nano suit from Industrial Craft 2. I hate it. I'm telling you, I don't know, I mean, I used to love the nano suit because of the advanced nano chest plate. Well, uh-oh, must be a world save going on. No? There we go. Okay, but anyway, nano chest plate made the advanced, oh look, there's, I missed one. The advanced nano chest plate, I believe is what it used to be called, was the only reason to make a nano suit, so you can fly and have the boost speed. Well, now there's absolutely no reason to make a nano suit unless you plan on unless you plan on making a quantum suit with the nano, because it's just, yeah, it offers protection, but it ain't worth it. It ain't worth it. You gotta make, oh, am I full already? Yeah, get rid of that gravel. You gotta make the energy, what is that? Where's that? Oh, this right here. Energium dust. And to make that, each 9 of those takes 4 diamonds. And so basically you're gonna make the nano like this with one of those, and each one of those takes 4 diamonds now. So it's honestly, it's not worth it. You can't fly with it, and you can't upgrade it so that you can fly with it. But anyway, back to mining. This is all I've been doing here, is just going in and using my hammer. You gotta watch out for lava every now and then. And that's why I just make a turn and head back the other way. There we go. There's some diamonds. Sometimes they hide. You know, most of the time you'll have them in 4 formations. But a lot of times they will hide behind these other geostrata like that. You know, it wasn't in a typical pattern that you find them in vanilla. I believe I'm down here trying to get as much as I can, and when we get back to the base, I have most everything I need for the nuclear reactor to get started and running. All I'm waiting on is crafting, I think, 1 more MFSU, and that's why I need the diamonds. Those things are expensive. Let's look at this. Okay, so these Lapotron energy crystals, I guess they're just Lapotron crystal now. That's not so bad. That's just lapis dust. You just take a lapis lazuli and run it through the macerator. But then again, there's that energy crystal that takes 4 diamonds per crystal. So yeah, there's 24 diamonds in each one right there. Not cheap anymore. It's almost like Industrial Craft has adopted some of Greg Tech's ideals when it comes to making stuff. But anyway, I'm gonna grab a few more diamonds and a little bit more redstone here, and I will meet you back at the base. Okay guys, we're back at the base and checking over my ender lilies there. Haven't really grown anything in a while. I need to think about watering them. Ooh, I'm almost out of milk. But anyway, I didn't mine for much longer. End up getting 24 just right off the bat. That should probably take care of this last MFSU. And see, there's something going on with the ME system. It forgets what it's supposed to be doing. Like these items here are from the auto crafting on the back of the machines, and I can't remember if we talked about that, but I think we calibrated those in the last video. It's been a couple days since I made that last video. This Energium, like that, I noticed that sometimes I'll come over here and this will have 2 of them in it, and this is another thing we need to talk about right there. See how that's not working now? There is a big time bug with the with these power converters. You know, we're sending RF in there, and every time this chunk, or every time I leave this chunk, I have to replace that in order for the machines to start back up. But anyway, you see how it's just sending 2 in there, and then it's blocking anything else from going in there. So the ME system was currently grinding lapis, so now it needs to send lapis in there, but it can't because it's just sent 2 Energium dust instead of 9 to make a crystal. I tried to set it on block mode, change the modes back here, and from what it looks like to me, if I change this to where it's do not push crafting items if inventory contains items, well, from what I'm noticing, the ME system is reading these overclockers as items in the inventory of this compressor and won't send anything through. So it's really not working right. Where are we at here? Oh, we're done. Good. So I kind of got to babysit a little bit to make the MFSUs, but it's not bad. Oh, come back here. Let's go place the last one and do some other things here, and I'll explain to you what I've done in here. Okay, where are you at? Right here. I'm gonna break this one. Come on. And I think that is upside down, but we can change that from the bottom once I get underneath there. Hook everything up. Uh-oh. Let the cables over here. Cable. There we go. That should take... Go. Give me that back. Where'd you go? Oh, there it is. And let's go ahead and place this last cable in place. And bloop. Oh, there's one more. Bloop. Okay, so each reactor is now hooked up to an MFSU. Let's get rid of this. We don't need that anymore. I did figure out how to not necessarily remotely turn them on, but to safely turn them off so that they don't overheat. I did figure that out. And let's go ahead and talk about that for a moment. Okay, so let's grab these remote sensor kits. And remote sensor kit, this pattern does not work. I gave the admin, one of the admins on the server, these items, and he gave me these remote sensor kits. So I'm not really sure, other than spawning them in, how you're supposed to get them, unless there's an actual recipe somewhere on the internet that explains what it is, or has a different crafting recipe. That'd be great. Okay, so remote sensor kits from Nuclear Controls mod. Let's click one of those on there. We're going to get 5 of these cards, 1 from each. And there we go. I'll never remember which one's which. I think maybe I just did that one twice. I don't know. Okay, so the sensors are mounted. Let's come over here to our industrial or advanced information panels. I'm hoping we can put up to 3 into here. And maybe out of range, yeah, okay, so we can do that. And let's put 2 here. And we're gonna need some range extenders, I do believe. So check this out. Oh. Where are we at? Oh, these right here. Oh, that's pretty easy. Do I have any in here? No, I got cables. We need those. And I have some of these left over, I do believe. Ooh, I done forgot the name of them. Frequency transmitter. No. Okay, they're easy enough. Let's make some circuits. We need 5, don't we? Let's craft those. Are you doing anything? Oh yeah, it's working. Okay, those frequency transmitters are really easy. Just like that. And you can shift click them, but you're only gonna get 1 at a time, which will stop you from making 100 of them. Uh-oh, wait, that's just step 1. And we need 2 cables on top of that. Duh. What was I thinking? These crafting stations are pretty handy. You just store material in there. Come. There we go. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Perfection. Where you at? I don't know which one's which. There we go. Range extenders. Where do we put you? Right here? Okay, so we got all 3 of those. And put you there. There we go. Okay, so this one has 2 on it. This one has 3 on it. Not that big a deal. We can throw a 6th one on it if you guys are really bugging out. If not, we're going to live with it. Okay, so this is going to tell us the current temperature, the max heat, the melting temperature, the output it's making, and the remaining time. Yeah, the remaining time on the current setup on the fuel rods. That takes care of that. Okay, so back here inside, got my jetpack on. Precision export bus. It's going to export quad uranium cells, move single items, and craft. I did test this in Creative World. The quad uranium cells do not stack, so that's a good thing. That's what I was afraid of. The ME system just keep making them and put them in there. But anyway, let's talk about this thermal monitor. Pay attention, because this is what's going to save your behind. I have the temperature set real low because this is a 0 hull heat design. These are going to be quad fuel rods, 4 of them. In this section down here is a toggle. Okay, toggle on like this with that. See, there's high sides up here and it steps over here. I don't really know how to explain that, what that looks like. But anyway, if you have it like this, once it reaches 80, it will turn off. If you have it like this, it won't turn on until it reaches 80. So if you have a lever on the back of this reactor chamber and this turns on at 80, it won't do a thing. It won't shut it off. So you need to make sure and have it set like that. So let's go through and change the rest of them. That way you won't blow your base up. Oh, and it's raining. Probably should change my particles too. These are getting quite annoying. Video settings, particles minimal. There we go. those particles were from the crystal. Alright, so that's that. Now, over here is our macerator, thermal centrifuge, ore washing plant, metal former, canning machine, and another metal former. I think I described all this in the last episode. One thing I don't think you guys saw was this setup right here, an EU splitter, and this is set for 20 quad fuel rod uranium cells. There's so many different fuel rods now. For a simple solution, I put a water reservoir here from remote IO to feed water into the ore washing plant. It's not getting power right now. That's because in here there is 20 quad fuel rods, and the export bus is set to always craft items, so that it's always going to try to make quad fuel rods. What's going to stop it is once that storage bus reads 20, it's going to emit a redstone lever which splits the cable right here, so that it shuts down the entire operation entire automatic operation of quad uranium cells, like that. So this ME cable is not hooked up to anything at this time. I don't have any way to calibrate the precision import buses. I need to run one cycle, so I'll at least have one in there, and then I can calibrate this and hook them up, and from that time he'll be able to pull the 20 fuel rods in this chest here, and I'm hopefully assuming that it's going to automatically put them in, and we will calibrate this to a spent fuel rod. I think it's spent is what they want to call it. 3, 4 fuel. No, let's just look up fuel rod. Okay, right there. That's a MOX. Depleted. There you go. Depleted uranium quad fuel rod. Once I have one of those, I can set it into here, and it will only pull out the depleted fuel rods that are in here, not the rest of this stuff. Okay, so let's take a look at this pattern here before the restart. Component heat vents, like that. You see those. Overclocked heat vents, like that, and these component heat exchangers, and as a backup, 60K coolant cells. You don't have to have them in there for operation. In case something would happen to go wrong, this will give you a little more time to run like hell. Also, this was not my pattern design. Click back on that, please. There we go. I will try to link where I found this pattern design in my video. Give the guy full credit. And I think that's about it. And then after the restart, whoop. After the restart, we'll fire this baby up. We'll put on the suit and start placing the fuel rods in. And hopefully, see how these are reading on now? Hopefully you'll see that heat right there staying at 0. So I will catch back up with you after the restart, guys. Alright guys, welcome back. Let's put our suit on. And what the heck? Oh, I didn't have a helmet on. Dang it, I put it on the wrong thing. Give me that. You take that and that. There we go. Alright. Alright, let's grab our uranium. And I want to toggle these. Okay, let's just start with the center one. Let's toggle that off for a second. And put these 4 in here. Okay, here we go. And we're on. Which one's running? There we go, right there. No? Oh, right here. 320 EU per tick. So far, a 0 hull heat. And we have 5 hours of runtime left. Alright. Still 0. Yeah, that looks good. Looks good. Okay, so let's fuel the rest of them up here. There we go. Toggle that one on. Double check it one more time. Make sure everything's in place. Not a blank spot anywhere. There we go. Come on. Toggle that one the other way. Put 2 of those in there. Toggle that on. Put these 2 in. And let's toggle this one back on. And one more here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Toggle that back on. Alright, let's go back out and check everything here. Close the blast door. Take our hazmat suit off. Put this back on. And so we have 5 running. All at 0 hull heat. All of them are at 320 EU per tick. Yep, and all of them are lasting roughly a little over 5.5 hours. So I think we should be fine in here. And are these filling up? No. Okay, so we need to get underneath these quick. Get my pick here. And we need to get down and swap these around so that, whoa, let's go grab some cobblestone. Do I have any here? No, because right now they're not getting any energy. I thought I had them backwards, but I just wanted to start them up and check because the what am I wanting to say? Anyway, they're backwards. Let's change it before I waste any more. Oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man. Get on there! Ooh, I was lucky. Okay, so where are we at? Here we go. We need to wrench these from the bottom so that they flip over like that. There we go. We need the dot facing out. And that should do it. Yeah. Yeah, there we go. Making some power, baby. Alright, guys. Thanks for watching. If you like this nice little series we had for automation of nuclear reactors, go ahead and give me a like. It helps me out and lets me know that you like the content I'm making and helps me figure out what you guys want to see. So until next time, peace out, guys.